Today I am going to read you out of The Key to Self-Liberation by Christiane Beerlandt, Sacrum and Tailbone Problems. Okay, we're going to start with the sacrum. On the one hand, you would like to go full steam ahead. On the other hand, your feelings hold you back. You very much doubt your worth. You think yourself pitiful. You are too severe with your gentle feelings. You would like to rush ahead without having said goodbye to certain emotional facts from the past. You look at everything from below. You are stuck in yourself and the ability to bring yourself to realization in a relaxed way, because your feelings of inferiority or doubt and of powerlessness hold you back. Sometimes this makes you enormously angry. Sharp nervous aggression and electric shock, as it were, because you really long to escape from this blockage. On the one hand, you hold on to the old and familiar in a way that is sometimes very anxious. On the other hand, you might all of a sudden, with a strong radiating power like a cannonball, stand up for yourself, for your advancement. But you feel clumsy. Sometimes it's as if everything goes wrong, as if you can't get a grip on anything, as if everything slips out of your hands. You feel so nervous and angry in this condition of a standstill. In your emotional life, there's a conflict, a dilemma, which asks for a solution. It seems as if you don't have control of your energies, as if you don't at all guide your consciousness powers. These powers can suddenly force themselves upon you, but you refuse to go onward, because you first have to clarify your feelings. Your chair is empty. Where is your conscious, unique, worthy I? In this absence, in this unsureness, you hold on to the familiar, but your self calls for evolution. Now here's how you can solve it. The inner battle in you can only be solved by listening to your deepest emotions. Don't be severe and hard with your feelings, but open yourself up to them. Work things out and then let go of the past. There's no use in wanting to fly on toward a future if you don't come to a solution for yourself in the present moment. Don't run ahead of yourself, but dare to calmly take action in a certain rhythm without overlooking your feelings. Follow your intuition and the acknowledgement of your worthiness. You will be able to steadily go onward. Discover those pure consciousness powers in you and every fiber of your body. They are being directed by your self-aware I. If you degrade yourself, you don't get anywhere. Your body won't be fed by those forces. You will feel yourself left out in the cold because you refuse to make contact with that deep, warm source in you, with your heart, with your deepest self. Become a master over yourself and bundle your feelings together so they can cooperate in unification and unanimity. Say goodbye to the past. Allow your feelings and your powers to come through in a flexible and self-assured way. In this awareness of your values, you will again get a grip on yourself. You will no longer provoke any setbacks, clumsiness, or accidents, because now there will be a free, supple flow of energies without hindrances. So allow your conscious I to take up its place. After all, it was this absence that caused you anxieties, frustration, and nervousness. Only in the fullness of your being can you go onward. Therefore, place the crown on your own head. I'm also going to read tailbones, ailments. Please remember that I haven't read this before, so I'm not exactly fluid in what I'm reading. You don't experience, this is the tailbone, you don't experience yourself as being unified. You see things black, white in yourself and in others. In this way you experience a kind of duality in yourself. Dark, light, reactionality, feelings, conscious, unconscious. And it is difficult for you to unify these elements inside you because you hold on to false, unauthentic values. You hold on to many things because you don't build your life on the authority and the safe basis of yourself. You can screen yourself off from your emotional world with self-willed rationality. You stare into the distance without solving the emotional problems of the now. You don't listen to your intuition, to your deepest self. You look at norms and values outside yourself, at the social caste to which you belong, at religions or systems. Your outer ego possibly wants to shine. You may behave as if you are greatly protected and safe in your ostentatious and proud behavior, an outward show in a function. But here you actually put on a false front, because you feel like a prisoner. You anxiously hold in emotions, hold on to a situation that you have been fed up with for a very long time. You take on an attitude which sometimes makes you sick. You betray your own nature, your true disposition, because you actually think yourself weak and secure. Your being is sometimes cold as ice because you don't lovingly acknowledge yourself, who you are. You position yourself in a false life. You will attract false friends. You close yourself off from love toward yourself, toward others. This inauthenticity will estrange you, isolate you from others, and isolate from yourself. You deny your true self. In this way, you plant yourself in a sterile place in the desert. Fruitfulness, productivity, and active self-realization are not allowed unless they are at the service of your unauthentic, superficial world. You are blind to that which is original, to the intuitive, to true sureness, which you will find in your deepest self. You think you are not good enough, so that you try to be someone. You fly high in the air with your nose up, but you don't feel the solid ground beneath your feet. Sometimes you flee from yourself. Sometimes because of this you receive blows in life that make you end up with your feet on the ground, so that you are obliged to enter into a confrontation with your honest self. It is very hard for you to let go of things, especially because you build your safety on elements outside you. Sometimes you are really angry with yourself because you allow yourself to be flattened, because you don't dare to be yourself. Sometimes you vent this anger on others. Now this is the way to help it. Acknowledge the sun in yourself, that self-aware power, not the exterior tensed fake gold. Discover that rich, warm energy source in yourself and allow energies and emotions to escape freely. No longer hold on. Let go of that which is not really good for you. True safety lies within you. Stand solidly with both feet on the ground and become aware of your worth. Come to unity and peace in yourself. Follow your spontaneous impulses, your intuition. Every human being has natural rhythm. So don't force yourself into too tight a social straitjacket. Everyone has his unique nature. Be faithful to yourself. Place the authority in yourself. Know yourself to be protected and allow the poison to escape. Don't try to prove yourself to an outer world, but grow from within. It's what you feel that matters, not the impression you make on others. Allow the male and female elements in you to come to harmony. In this unity, you will feel good and sheltered. There's only one hold that is strong enough to last, and that is your inner self. Let go of other illusionary grips and go onward. Again, this book, okay, Christiane Beerlandt, Key to Self-Liberation. I hope that helps.